Workspaces are how you organize everything in Opsette. Think of a workspace as a container for a project or a client engagement. You could use it for any body of work you and your team are running. Our workspaces have widgets for tasks, appointments, clients, vendors, docs, files, and a calendar view. And everything's all tied together in one place. Let me show you how it works. So this is our Workspaces Manager, and you can see all of your workspaces in one view. You can search, filter by status, active, complete, pause, and archive. You can sort however you need. Just to point out, this breadcrumb here is a drop down, so you can actually jump between workspaces tasks and the task dashboard without having to go back and forth or navigate from our sidebar. That navigation pattern is everywhere in Opsette now. So each workspace shows you name, description, and access level, whether it's org-wide or members only. You can see a progress bar showing you the number of tasks that are completed within that workspace category. And then we also have our quick actions, our menu here. You can edit, lock, hide, or delete. To create a new workspace, you can create a new one from scratch, and you'll see this little pop-up here where you can enter in a name, description, enter the workspace type. You can select an existing category or create a new one. Select the due date, budget if there is one. You can color code them and also select an icon so they kind of stand out from each other. And then you can select the widgets that you want to see once the workspace is created. Note that when you show or hide widgets from here, you also have the ability to control widget visibility inside of the workspace, so you're not making a permanent decision here. It's just a matter of what you want to see up front. We also have some templates here for you. So the template actually pre-fills everything. Let's choose new client onboarding. Well, it pre-fills the description, type, and the category. You can still select your own. You can choose to add a client to a workspace from here and enter in a name. We have some variable blocks in here that you can replace. All of the same fields, and you can show or hide some widgets, but it actually pre-populates some suggested tasks for you, and it'll set some predefined due dates. Obviously, you can modify them yourself either from inside of the workspace or from our separate tasks page. Let's look inside of one of my actual workspaces. So this is the workspace for Opsette, where I'm doing my launch planning and YouTube series tasks. Okay, so first, layout modes. I tend to prefer using the grid form, but let me show you how the Flexbox work. So you always have the ability to update your layout preset. So if I wanted to move everything into a 4-column layout, I can do that. I can also switch to 2 columns, get it nice and tidy here. And here are all of our widgets in view, right? We have our tasks. The tasks are organized where child tasks are nested under their parents. You can sort by due date. You can control which columns you want to see. Appointments, you can either create a new appointment or a new task, client, or vendor from here, or you can add any that already exists inside of the platform. Here's our client widget, vendors. You can drag and drop files here. It supports images, CSV, HTML, PDF, and docs as well. And we have our docs app where you can actually link some docs that you created here from our app. You can actually link them to a workspace. And then our calendar view looks at tasks and appointments that are within this workspace and just kind of give you a layout of what's coming up. And we have a little key here at the bottom. Now let me switch to grid view, which is more free form. So with grid view, you have a little less, I want to say order here. So like I can actually drag, push things out of scope. My widgets, they kind of just fall anywhere they want to. I can just bounce things around. And if you want, we have a tidy up feature where it can just readjust everything so that they take up as much space as they need to. Just get it a little bit more organized. This workspace title section here, you can hide it. You can choose to add workspace members and set their roles. We have an activity tracking so you can see changes made to the workspace. You can edit. And here we have a little handle for our workspace threads. So you can collaborate with teams and use @mentions. They'll receive notifications. And it's collapsible, so it's out of the way when you don't need it. Let's look at our tasks dashboard. So this is a great overview of tasks, statuses, where your workspaces are, as far as tasks that are completed within each workspace and anything that might be overdue. We have some stat cards at the top, and then if we switch to billable hours, we can see any tasks that have any time segments with billable hours set up there. And you can see more about that in our task video. And I'll link I'll drop the link to our task tour in the description section here. And last but not least, we have our tasks page. So very high level, but task and workspace work hand in hand. You don't have to link tasks to a workspace, but you can. And once that's the case, or once you at least link a parent task to a workspace, you'll be able to see all related tasks in one place. So that's Opsette Workspaces. It's a flexible container for any project with widgets that you control, layouts that you can customize, and collaboration that's built right in.